And first up, we got Dave's Way of Kings update. Dave's in the process of reading the Way of Kings.
Yes, I am in the process of reading Way of Kings. I did take some notes. So for everybody at home, I did finish part 1, and I wrote down my thoughts and just questions. Before I even bring any of this up, I don't think I'm gonna ask these questions wanting an answer, because I think the answer for a majority of them is going to be Raphael.
Yeah.
But I just want to throw those questions out there so you guys can understand my thought process. Yes, I did get to part 1, and then I finished the interludes, and then the chapter after the interludes, and then I took a fat break. We went on a trip for a funeral, and then this past week I've just been prepping for a week off, so it's been really busy. So I apologize, but
you've got a week off, and you're gonna plow through the Way of Kings, right?
Right?
Right,
maybe,
Dave?
Maybe. All right.
I do have a knife.
Word plow there.
Yes, thank you.
So the first note I wrote down was Kaladin Stormblessed versus 6 soldiers. It's that introduction to Kaladin from the perspective of that slave boy, or like
Who eats it?
Yeah, he's like about to fetch and die, and then Kaladin shows up, and he's just being a badass and taking on these 6 soldiers. I completely forgot who they were fighting, but from what I remember, it was a petty border dispute, and that's what he was fighting at the time, and he dreamed of making it to the Shattered Plains. That was his end goal. He's like, I want to take these people. But within this introduction, I learned just about everything I feel I need to know about Kaladin. Like, the dude is loyal to a fault, and I get that vibe from him. The fact that he paid money to get this, like, 15, 14-year-old boy on his squad because he knew he was going to die if he was with anybody else is insane. Like, the dude cares, but he's also a badass. And it's like having the name Stormblessed. I don't know how he got that name yet, and I'm sure it'll pop up. But,
oh, you'll find out, my boy.
Yeah, there it is. There's the Rapho. But yeah, Kaladin Stormblessed, probably my favorite character.
There will be a point. There will be a point where you will audibly go,
Yeah! Yes! So
that's what you'll get.
Yes,
So there is a time jump. I didn't. Throughout this, there are Shallan chapters. I'm not fond of them, but I do recognize that there's probably some important stuff coming on, and it wouldn't be wise to skip them. But I don't really have a lot of notes written down for the Shallan stuff because it's just really boring.
Here's the one thing I will say about the Shallan stuff is it kind of rounds out the story, because a lot of what you get with Kaladin and Dalinar is the war side of Roshar culture,
which I fetch with.
But with Shallan, you're getting the more civilian life, and it gives you more of like what goes on within the kingdoms. So
I see that.
It rounds out. It gives you the full palette of Roshar, which I like.
Okay.
But it is boring. I'm not gonna lie.
There is a time jump. Because the chapter where we're introduced to Kaladin ends with, they say there was like a shard bearer heading towards them, and then it just ends there. And then I think there's an 8-month time jump, and Kaladin's a slave now, and he's got a special brand that the others don't, and they're like really confused how he has it.
He's got a shash.
Yes.
It's like a slave brand.
Mm-hmm. But it's like isn't it like a... It means you're a dangerous slave or something?
I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yes. Something like that.
Oh, the answer to that's going to piss you off.
But doesn't he have multiple brands? I think they were talking about, they're all on the brands are on the forehead.
He does have multiple brands, yes.
Okay. So, because when I'm remembering, I remember them describing there were different brands, and this was something that I learned from the Shallan chapters is the men don't read books, but they read glyphs.
Yes.
And these brands are glyphs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Weird shape-shifting female speaking to him. And then I didn't read the text during this part, so I put wind spirit ?
Wind spren.
So it is a spren. I recognize that. Fetch and weird. They kind of introduced other Spren in one of the Shalon chapters. There's like creative Spren,
Yep.
and then there's flame Spren,
Fear.
stuff like that.
Like every emotion has like a spren.
Okay, and they haven't really gone too deep into what these things are, but they show up when you're really in it. Like the creative Spren were showing up when Shalon was doing this really elaborate artwork of
The priest.
the priest, but also what's her face?
Yasna.
Yasna. So yes, I'm really interested.
Oh,
in,
you mean Jasna?
No.
I'm really interested in
Jasna.
these Spren. Like, what makes Sylvana so special compared to
Sylfrena?
Sylfrena, sorry, not Sylvana. It's Syl. What makes Syl so special compared to these other Spren? And,
Rapho.
like, yes, Rapho. Yep, there we go. Shalon comes from a noble family that's poor now, but they don't know that. I wrote that down, and so her intentions, of course, up and.
Do you know what she's doing yet? Like what her goal is?
Yeah, she's trying to steal the Soulcaster
Yes,
that
okay.
Yasna has because
Yep.
apparently it's like a really powerful one. And I found out towards the end of part 1 what her dad did to get wealthy. He was using a Soulcaster to create marble quarries, and that's a big no-no.
Yep.
So I don't know how he died yet. We've got little glimpses, like little flashbacks. I'm assuming he was assassinated or murdered because somebody found something out that they weren't supposed to. But Rapho is
Yeah.
is
Be a big fat Rapho there.
one thing one thing I wrote down. I noticed at this point I was maybe like 4. Bright Lords. Yes, Bright Lords. What the hell is a Bright Lord?
Just means you have a light color eye.
Okay.
Not like a blue eye. A blue eye could still be a dark eye. They have to be a light shade.
Yes, in the Shalon chapters, I noticed there was a lot of talk about light eyes and dark eyes, and so
Yep.
your eye color is your status in society,
Yep.
and so you can be born into
Yeah.
a lower. Okay,
So if you like had hazel eyes, you would be considered a light eye.
And you know, like if you pick up like shard blade, shard plate, you become a light eye.
I did not know that.
Okay.
Okay,
It's not that big of a deal,
It's not a
but
big
no,
deal.
in the chapter that I just finished, we were talking about, and I think I remember talking to you about it a little bit about shard bearers and the shard
Yeah.
plates and the shard blades. Badass, by the way. Yeah.
All that chapter will piss you off.
yeah, there's so much stuff coming that I'm just like biting my
I-
tongue
I'm
right
really,
now.
I'm
and
really waiting to see you. Oh, that's right. I'm really waiting for your reaction on what's
when-
gonna happen.
for
It's
when-
gonna.
for
Oh,
when
I'm
Dave
so
goes- for when-
freaking
for when
excited.
Dave goes, yes!
or when he goes
No!
like this, when he goes like this.
I'm not gonna lie. There was one chapter I was like,
But he
I
goes-
almost
he goes,
stopped. I'm like, no.
Yeah, because you're gonna feel that, and then you're gonna feel Jay. Do it again.
Oh yeah!
You're gonna be doing both of those things a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Yes. No. Yeah, no.
Yep, exactly.
It took me probably like 4 or 5 chapters to really pick up on this. I noticed at the beginning of the chapters there was like a little like sentence or phrase that was uttered, and then it would say collected on insert time.
Is that a spoiler?
Yes, that is a spoiler.
So it seems like
those are death rattles.
yes,
That's all you gotta know about them right now.
they're called death rattles.
Words that people say when they're dying.
I'm curious as to who's collecting them, and who is
You're asking the
compiling.
right questions, my
See,
boy.
Yeah, you're asking the right question.
See, I didn't even think about that question. Like,
Really?
I was like, I don't know what this is. I'm just gonna keep going.
Yep.
Like, I was like, I feel like this
Yep.
doesn't do anything for me.
I think there are 2 approaches, and that's one of them.
Yeah. For me, that was my approach. I was like, I don't care, but Dave's noticing. So
The Bridgemen. This part clicked for me. They're basically just a suicide squad, and I remember I texted the group chat a clip from the actual Suicide Squad movie where Deadshot was like, "So what are we? Some type of Suicide Squad?"
Yep.
And I was like, "No, that's basically what it is." And badass.
their whole role is to put bridges out. They are
They,
expendable.
they put a bridge down and then they pick it up and run in front, and then put the bridge down and lift it up and run in front.
and they
And-
die
and-
all the time.
Yep.
They're
Especially
always
Bridge
dying.
4. Bridge
Yep.
4 specifically experiences the most amount of death, and that's where Kaladin is. And where
Teft and
I just
Sigil.
met
And
Tef.
Moash.
I don't know any of the other names yet, but I'm assuming Death
and Rock.
is gonna start limiting itself because Kaladin's starting to take more of a leadership role with Bridge 4. I wrote down.
You met the guy that says Concho yet? Oh, you probably have.
No, Lopen doesn't come until later.
Yeah.
Out of the 3 interludes, one of the questions that I wrote down was the fact that Zeth is a shard blade bearer. Shard bearer?
Read and find out, my
Yeah,
booty.
fetch, man. So I learned a lot about him where he's got an oath stone and he's bound to the oath stone, and there were glimmers, snippets, little peeks at him being a tragic character where it's like he does not want this life, but he is born into it or he is sworn to it. So he's one character that I want to know more about.
And
The book opens up with
you
him
will-
assassinating a
and you
fetching
will-
king.
You will not find out more about him till Wind and Truth, my boy.
Son of a bitch!
yep. You have so every book is like a perspective. So like this book you have the flashbacks of Kaladin, right?
Okay.
The next book you'll have the flashbacks of Shallan.
Fetch!
It's good. It's good. It's good.
It actually is pretty good.
It's good.
Slap.
Yeah. Yeah. The third book you have flashbacks of Dalinar.
Okay.
Fourth book you have flashbacks of Venli and Eshonai, who
Which I
I don't
haven't met
believe
yet.
you've met yet.
No, not yet.
The fifth book you have flashbacks of Zeth.
Fetch, man. I gotta make it all the way to the 5th book.
Yeah.
Honestly,
And-
though, it's kind of worth it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So I'm glad you're liking it so far. I'm glad you're getting the things you're getting out of it.
Yes. I am liking it so far.
Get jacked, my boy, because you just got through like the rockiest part.
Yeah, I would say that chapter, like, the first part is the hardest.
Where's your mic?
Right here.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna throw this out there for all the book enjoyers. I don't typically read books for enjoyment. My primary modes of entertainment ingestment are movies, TV, and video games. You guys are probably gonna make fun of me, but this is definitely the biggest change of pace I've experienced. Where it's like with a book, they've got to illustrate this stuff for you. You can't just see it, and so that's been probably my biggest struggle is having patience to let it illustrate itself.
And there's no better author to start with than B. Sandy.
That-
The only thing about B. Sandy is his prose.
Oh
Just is
my
not
gosh!
very
Just
good.
stop with the prose.
That I appreciate you saying that because that does make me feel better. But yeah, part 1, I give that 3 thumbs up. It was tough, but
three thumbs up.
yeah, I give that.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, you like put his thumb up in the air 3 times.
Holy cannoli!
So yeah, that's it on Wave Kings.
Yeah, and I look forward to updating you guys on what's coming up.
And you'll
Sounds-
finally
sounds
understand why me and Oz both named our dogs after characters from that series.
Yep.